Hey, it's Theo de Blic there, and welcome to the first vlog on my channel. For the next 2 weeks I'm gonna spend my time in Socotra, which is an island owned by Yemen or Abu Dhabi. It's a bit unclear at the moment. And it's a pretty deserted island because it's 3,700 square kilometers for like only 40,000 people living in it, so only one city. The rest of the island is fully deserted. And it's an island I always dreamt of going since I was 14 because I've seen a video made by Nova about this island called Forgotten Island, and I was like, wow, I have to go there. But then there was a war in Yemen, impossible to go. And last year we tried to go, the flight was cancelled like 1 hour before departure because of some terrorist attack somewhere. So this year we are there, and this year we are there to discover flying on this amazing island. So it's gonna be incredible. Just arrived on a really nice dune. Just arrived in Socotra, came out of the car, and it's already amazing. Doing stabby touch, enjoying the island so much. Look at the scenery. Look at the scenery here. It's incredible. Imagine flying on a deserted island. Of sand. Woo! To fly to Socotra seems to be a bit of hassle at the beginning because it's quite far away. You have one straight flight from Abu Dhabi every week on a Tuesday usually, and then I highly recommend hiring a guiding tour because otherwise it can be a bit complicated. You have almost no cars, you have no one on the island, so the guide can drive you around if you tell them exactly what to do. That's what we did. So we hired a guide crew, and it's quite good. It's not so adventurous as you'd say because they are preparing meal for us, they have tents, so it's pretty good. It's camping in the desert, but it's really cool, and we can really focus only on flying, which is amazing. And the island is amazing for flying, but one of the best places is for sure the northeast of the island because you have the dunes plus the cliff. So you can like do wagga, fly close to the ground, soar up, do some runs, and that's the main reason why I'm coming here. So here is why I'm coming to Socotra. It's for this spot. You have the dune around like 200 meters here, 400 meters there of dune, followed by 400 meters of cliff. On top, it's like, wow. So you can basically do wagga. And then as soon as you're bored of doing wagga, boom, you climb up, and then you can do some runs above the sea. I mean, what a spot. So it's the end of the first night in the dune, and it's beginning of day 2. I think it's gonna be a great day. It's supposed to be quite good conditions. So we have a lot of shooting to do. Flying at the dunes again, shooting for the new amazing spot. It was incredible. So basically we took off from the dunes, then just went up the cliff, and so I was doing stab it up at the dunes. Suddenly I said, okay, I want more height. Boom, go to the cliff, and now we are super high above the sea. It's like incredible, fucking amazing island, Socotra. I love you. So I'm currently on top of the dune. Just landed there. Been doing some waga over there. It's like an incredible island. We have been alone. No one is flying, obviously. You have some tourist group passing below, but yeah, we can't. Yeah, we are completely alone, and it's like so cool. It's such an incredible experience. It's a really poor island though, so yeah, it feels sometimes a bit bad to arrive with all the equipment, the 4x4, everything. But yeah, I have a lot of tourist group doing that, and it's impossible to fly here, I think, if you don't have access to the 4x4 and so on. But what an experience! Right now I have the bantam in the back, I have the iron here, and now I'm gonna fly all the way over there with the iron in order to do a sketchy takeoff. Fabi's gonna join me, it's gonna be so amazing. Is done. Now let's go back to the dune. Here is the cave. That was such a smooth ride, and now let's go back again for some stabby touch and waga. You. Back to camp with sand everywhere and millions of stabby touch. Wow, this island is amazing, and it's only day 4. What the fuck? This is incredible. Fucking great day. I have sand everywhere. What the fuck? Okay, I have some sun on me after the day. Yeah. Scooting for takeoff with bantam today. I think this is a good one. We will see. So today I ground handle the glitch all the way up the dune. Of course I took the glitch on the softest day. Typical. I think they are worst place to be. I'm chilling after a 2-hour stab session on the dune. Sand is nice. Everything is cool. So yeah, worst place to be in the world. I think I'm enjoying this island a lot. So, second attempt at flying the glitch after yesterday was too soft. Today it's way stronger, it's a bit more sideways, so we will see. I'm now hiking a different dune over there. Once I reach the sun I will ground handle and try to reach those cliffs to then climb and do some runs, land on the dune, etc, etc. After 14 years waiting, I've finally been able to fly acro in Socotra. It's 14 years in the making. I'm quite emotional right now, this is incredible. My heartbeat must be at like 200. It's incredible, really scary too, because yeah, it's an island where like mistakes won't be forgiven. So I have to fly my best in order to make sure I fly clean, because the rescue or anything else won't be tolerated here, so I have to really be careful. But I've flown hardcore tricks now already, and fuck, this feels good, and fuck, this feels scary too. Man, incredible. So just landed after my first acro training in Socotra with Fabi, and wow, incredible. I was soaring those cliffs over there with the glitch, but it's like super strong. There is at least 45k on top, so I was just climbing like a rocket and never going down. And yeah, it was scary. Like I said in the GoPro, it was super scary, but what an incredible feeling after so long to finally be able to fly here. Some acro flying. Let's go again. Really scary because it's really strong, and yeah, it's like one of the strongest places I've ever seen flying acro, because it's lifting like insanely, and yeah, the sea is super close, so the box is way out to the sea, which is also a bit scary, but wow, it's incredible. The amount of runs you can do in one day I think is insane, because it starts to be flyable around 6:30, between 6:30 and 7:30, and it stops at nightfall around like 5:30. So yeah, you have 11 hours days. It's insane. So we are leaving tomorrow for a ridge soaring place. Probably thermal flying as well. But what an amazing place the dunes are here. It's the best time of my life, and I think it was very useful for me competition wise, because I spent 8 days flying 5 to 7 to 8 to 9 hours a day of waga flying. I have sands everywhere, but I got so much better, I think, so this is incredible. So we moved to a smaller spot today, which is just a really small ridge for soaring. But so we have been playing on this small ridge like all day long, having some fun. It's not as great as the other ridge, but it's a small ridge. It's fun. It's still sea breeze coming in, perfectly smooth, and beach all around. Almost the end of the Socotra trip. I'm landed on a dune, spending my last afternoon here just chilling. What an amazing spot, what an amazing island. We are not so lucky to fly in the other spot of the island, but dunes are like amazing. And for those that are interested, we basically rented a guiding company and they were driving around, so they were dropping us at the dune where we wanted to go. And most importantly, they were cooking. Because obviously we are like 2 hours driving from the nearest town, and yeah, then if you don't speak the language, everything, buying food also that lasts for 2 weeks is a bit complicated, because you need to bring everything on the island, while the guiding company offer a full package, so you get someone that cooks, that buys fish from the fisherman around. It's actually really tasty, it's really cool. And so that's how it works. So I don't really know the price range since Nova paid for it, but I think for 5 of us was something like 6,000 euro for 2 weeks for the guiding. Yeah, we had a good service, it was really cool. We had the tent, so you had just to bring your gear to fly, and that's it. So I think it was definitely worth it. Very good. And it's time to go home now.